What's up, everybody? It's Tszyu Sick. This is RingWarriors TV, and this is what we're going to be talking about today. Francis Ngannou made a thunderous return, showcasing not just his iconic knockout power, but a new grappling game. Plus, Tszyu's shocking setback in the ring. And just when you thought it couldn't get any crazier, Conor McGregor sees the moon for the very first time. It's your boy, Tszyu Sick. This is RingWarriors TV. Let's do this, y'all. Keep your hands up. What's poppin', y'all? It's your boy Tszyu Sick. This is RingWarriors TV, back with another installment recapping the weekend behind us in combat sports. And hey, it was an electrifying return to the cage, to say the least, for Cameroon's Francis Ngannou. My man wasted no time and no punches, knocking out Brazil's Renan Ferreira in the first round during PFL's Battle of the Giants. Now let's set the stage here. Ngannou hadn't fought in MMA since 2022, but you wouldn't know by the way he fought. No rust, just raw power. After a few exchanges on their feet, Ngannou took it to the ground, getting behind Ferreira, and it was game over from there. A relentless barrage of punches left Ferreira with no way out, and with just a minute left in the first round, it was lights out. And here's the kicker. Ngannou showcased some skills we had never seen from him before. For a heavyweight known for his knockout power, my man's grappling game is starting to catch up. Now, after the fight, we saw a different side of Ngannou. He was very emotional, dedicating this victory to his son that passed away, 15-month-old Kobe. He tragically passed away earlier this year, and you could feel the weight on his shoulders after the fight. Take a look. And let's not forget, this win also crowned him the PFL heavyweight champion. At 38 years old, Ngannou's career has been nothing short of remarkable, man, to say the least. UFC champion, PFL champion. He's fought legends in the boxing ring. So one would have to think, what's next for the Predator? Well, last week in an interview, Ngannou hinted that retirement could be on the horizon. Man, he's mentioned his desire to return to boxing before he hangs it all up. And he wants to hang it all up by 41, 42 years old. So at 38, that doesn't leave too much time for MMA, for Ngannou. I mean, we would have to think maybe another year or two in MMA if we see him fight again, that is. Now let's talk about Ferreira. He took a tough loss, but he's handling it like a pro. Ferreira, who's been on a hot streak as of late, well, he took to Instagram, and he really had no excuses. He acknowledged Ngannou's strength and admitted that the ground and pound was more than he could handle.
Yesterday wasn't a good day at work, guys, but I'm very happy with all our dedication, everything we did at work. I've always been driven not to lose. For myself, right? For my lack of dedication, lack of commitment, and thank God I'm with a clear conscience. I worked hard there. I arrived very well. I was happy for the fight. Unfortunately, my opponent was superior.
Well, despite this loss ending his 4-fight win streak, which included some big names like Ryan Bader, Ferreira is confident he'll come back stronger. And with that size and strength we saw in the highlights leading up to the fight, I'd say we haven't seen the last of him. And we also had UFC Vegas 99 taking place on Saturday. That was Anthony Fluffy Hernandez facing our boy Michel Pereira out of Brazil, the wild man with the wild moves. Well, turns out Hernandez put on a dominant performance. One that actually ended in TKO. Pereira riding an 8-fight win streak, but he couldn't handle the relentless pressure that Fluffy was handing out. It was really a masterclass in ground and pound. The fight culminated in Pereira being bloodied, exhausted, and ultimately stopped by the referee. It is win number 6 in a row for Hernandez. After the fight, he called for a title shot and perhaps a shot with Israel Adesanya. Yeah, in the co-main, we had Rob Font. Hey, He turned back the page a little bit, facing Kyler Phillips, and hey, it was a gritty performance by Font, something that we've seen from him in the past, and he gets the victory by unanimous decision. Big victory. He had lost 4 of his last 5 fights. His career was on a bit of a downturn, but Font, we all know him for action. That's what he brings. He brings violence, so he's always going to be somebody that we want to watch, but he needed a win here. He did get it. So big ups. Big ups to Rob Font. Now looking at the boxing world, y'all, and hey, it was a tragic one, man. It was a tragic weekend because our boy Tszyu, well, he came in Saturday night and he was looking to bounce back from a loss to Fundora. And what we saw was complete domination. Bakram Murtalayev beat the absolute brakes off him, knocking him down 4 times, eventually forcing Tim's corner to stop the fight. It was absolutely brutal. Murtalayev's left hook, well, yo, that was absolutely devastating. It was like he was throwing bricks, not punches. This could be a career-defining defeat for Tszyu. This is 2 losses in a row, a major setback for sure. And yo, we have to give props to Tim after this fight because, yo, he's taking the loss as a true professional. My man is saying, hey, that's the boxing game, baby. And a lot of people are criticizing him for even taking this matchup. They say his brains got in the way of taking a tune-up fight after Fundora, and maybe so. But should we really be faulting a fighter for wanting to be a fighter and fighting the best? Regardless, this loss, well, it's got people wondering, if Tszyu is at a crossroads, what's next? Because the reality is those big ticket fights against Charlo or Spence, well, those might not be happening anytime soon. And over to a sad situation, Brazilian MMA fighter Diane Silva, well, she remains in the hospital still today, 5 weeks after a catastrophic weight cut left her in a coma. The incident took place ahead of her Bellator London fight on September 14th. Silva's team, including her manager Alex Davis, confirmed that she fell ill while dehydrating and suffered kidney failure, which resulted in her being placed in an induced coma. The incident is the latest string of dangerous incidents we've seen out of women's MMA in particular. Chris Cyborg has called out Silva's corner for failing to adhere to the rules managing the weight cut properly. While Bellator has been regularly updated on Silva's condition, they've yet to comment publicly. Silva's friends and team continue to hold out hope for a full recovery, but it remains unclear what the long-term effects would be if she comes out.
Nah, here. The phone isn't doing this justice, folks, yeah? Get out and have a look at that moon quick. Is it... The moon is on the bleeding low level. It's like the moon... Surely the moon's gonna go up. Look at the thing.
Alright, y'all, and on a lighter note, the latest round of online buzz, well, it's surrounding Conor McGregor. Who would have thought, man? Fans are having a field day reacting to this video. It's hilarious. The UFC star is losing his mind over the moon. That's right. He found himself in absolute awe over the moon. Now, many fans took the moment to comment like, yo, bro, are you coming back to MMA? One guy even said, bro is never fighting again. Some speculated that he's even off some substances. Hey, despite the laughs, uncertainty remains when Conor McGregor will come back to the ring. One thing is for sure, though, man. My man is going to keep making headlines. Hey, yo, it's your boy Lutu Sick. This was RingWarriors TV. Hit a like on the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel because we got more stuff coming out in the combat sports world. Comment below. Let me know what you guys thought. And always, baby, keep those hands up.
Every time I wake up, shit feel the same. Got a million thoughts and they weighing on my brain. Sipping on my favorite liquor just to ease the pain. Cause I feel like I'm crazy and desperate need to change. Making plans to move and talking state to state. Talking pounds of haze, medical high grade. Look how my eyes stay. What more can I say? How dare a nigga tell me that this rap won't work?